Oh, this interlude here with a dance break? Everyone, it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel, and today I am super duper excited because I'll be checking out bugAboo's first comeback with Pop, the music video for an all. Now, as some y'all may already know, I quickly fell in love with bugAboo and their debut titled bugAboo, and then from there on forth, my love furthered for them when they saw my reaction amidst other reactions in a whole compilation to their debut. And honestly, I am still feeling blessed today that they did, and they also enjoyed my reactions to their MV, the matter of fact, which is very important at the end of it. I'm glad that they enjoyed it. But with Pop here, what I'm interested is what kind of approach they're going to take with it, you know? Because I say this throughout many of my videos, when you have that debut, it's that initial splash that you gotta make, or pop per se. But then when you have the comebacks, it's a matter of solidifying your quote-unquote signature sound and identity as a group, either instantly or ever so slightly throughout several comebacks. And hopefully that's the case here with Pop, either way. But I haven't seen the teasers at all. Actually, I'm a bit late to this, as you can tell, because some of you may know I went for that whole graduation ceremony / convocation. So glad that I'm done with my studies, but enough talk. Let's just dive into Pop now. Alright, so I brought it up here. Pop by bugAboo. I got the English captions on and all. Let's go. Oh. Choyeon. Okay. With this cube. Speaking of Choyeon. Oh my! Right away! Loving the drum kit work here. Most importantly, the energy right away. Oh, this pre-chorus with Xian here though. Where is this headed? I have a good feeling. Oh. Man, the enthusiasm and the youthfulness that I'm hearing in this is everything. Just tied along with this poppy yet fizzy presence and energy. Okay. With this verse here, these rap lines. Hey. Oh wow. Into this free chorus again. Then oh, I love the vocal work in this so much. Yet the slight vocal effect that's going on. Oh, this interlude here with a dance break? Okay. Man, I still can't get enough of that drum kit work. Wow, this bridge here though. Wow. I don't know what to say anymore, guys. Like, I am just so starstruck by every single scene I'm seeing here, but from the choreo, this, and the moments by all the members. Ha! Wow, gotta give it to bugAboo, everyone. They truly topped themselves. But before I go ahead and talk about literally everything that I love about this song, and maybe one slight moment that I think that's gonna have to grow on me, is that if we think about it right now and go back to their debut with bugAboo, I'm not sure about you guys, but for me, what I really loved about that debut, there were bits and sections and moments that I was like, oh, that I loved and favored towards. And I felt like similarly in that manner with their song bugAboo, and now with this brand new song Pop, we get a little bit of everything, you know, bombastic, rapid-fire cannon rap to amazing, spectacular vocal work, even though there's a bit of that laced like synth in the vocals here and there, or that like vocoder work going on, or some sort of vocal effect going on ever so slightly, that which by the way isn't overtuned so much, which I appreciate a lot. It is like felt throughout the entirety of this, well, majority of this, I'd have to say. Now keep in mind, guys, I say this time and time again, I don't love onomatopoeia type songs that much, and there are some cases that I give onomatopoeia type songs an exception, and those most of the times is when those onomatopoeia type songs are not overly done to the point where it's too earwormy, trying to force the agenda of making it catchy. And I feel like it's not overdone in this, clearly, and how it's done in a way where like the word pop, right, is not done in just the chorus, right? It's done throughout the song, right? It's not even, in fact, it's not even done in the chorus. It's done throughout the other sections in the song that's going on. Now, song structure arrangement-wise, though, really appreciate as well. Notice how we kicked it off with an intro, but then, boom, right away, it doesn't take time when it was like brain out or something. I'm gonna have to break it down there when we get to that moment at the start. And then we get hit with that beautiful pre-chorus that builds up the momentum so cleanly, starting with Xian into Rainy, if I recall correctly. You can correct me if I'm wrong. And then the drop of it, you know, packs a punch with it, and all right away with the release of the vocals and all. And I think the couple of words that describe this song so well is number one, very enthusiastic. Number two, vivacious. Number three, of course, like fizzy / bubbly and all, which I sort of got with their debut called bugAboo and all. And I think they furthered that sound into pop, but did it in more of a spontaneous manner, you know what I'm trying to say? As I think some of y'all might be towards the side when you initially thought of this is like, wow, it's so all over the place, but it works somehow, you know? And I think the best way to describe that is it's spontaneous, right? In the fact that it's like, you can't expect what's going to happen next and what's going to be hit next, because like I described there, that interlude slash dance break, the dance break during the interlude, I should say, that's so dreamy like, and then it goes into this amazing bridge that allows us to focus on the vocal work even more is everything. But yeah, if I would have to say my favorite moment in the song, hands down, has to be the pre-chorus. It's a huge integral part to the song, as much as the drum kit work, the the kicks, the bass and the snare going on, as much as like the grooviness with the synths and electronic elements being done. Huge integral part. And then it would be the interlude and the bridge, my other two favorite parts in this song. Now, the only part that got me like, thinking a tad bit and like and all is it's not necessarily a second verse, if I'm correct about the intro and the refrain that happens right after. It's that verse with the rap. Now, keep in mind, it's not the rap that's bringing the song back for me. It's actually the instrumentation and the elements done in it. It slows it down. It actually almost feels like it's tempo shifted a bit. Whether it is, whether it's not, it feels like it is that case. And I feel like the rap in that section does the heavy lifting per se. And I'm glad that it didn't like tone down the song too much. And that's due to the rap, right? The energy that's going on, the momentum and all that's going on in the song. So yeah, I love how there's this spontaneous kind of burst of energy here and there, like pop, sparks and all that stuff like that, sort of connecting to the title of the song and all. Yet everything's sensical, right? We start with an intro, we start with an interlude, and then into the very end, we end it with a simple pop, that outro, which I think wraps it up so well. But we're gonna have to dive back into this again, and I'm gonna have to point out the parts that I truly love, listen to parts that I need to identify more, and also that verse that I was talking about that will probably have to grow on me, admittedly. So let's just do that, and then yeah, of course I'll give my ranking and such for MV and song. So yeah. So now, obviously, if you guys have seen a lot of music videos, this cube is used in a lot in the past before, but not necessarily in this shade of orange, okay? The one thing that I really liked here is the bit of acting by the members, and then Choyeon is like, huh? Me? You want me to touch this cube? But at the same time, I really digged this, like, vivid, bright scene. Hands down, one of my top favorite scenes in this music video is the spray painted backdrop. Like, it's so bright, and it also, I think it says the word pop in the back behind the cube, either bop or pop. I believe it has to be pop. And then you see these bubbles here, and then the sampling of this, oh my goodness, this scene. But the sampling, the sound of the pop, right there, like water. And then boom, break it out, bang it down, a slight turn of the head like that. Ooh, gesticulation, yeah, that, oh wow, that gesticulation, the slight, movement there, the head by Choyeon, and then we go into this like double timing of like, bring it around, and then it builds it up so fast instantly like that, and then woo, it hits you like a truck. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in right away, but then you're like, oh, this drum kit work that's going on. Like, you can't. You're telling me, if someone telling me they ain't vibing with this drum kit, yeah, they're on something else, because this drum kit work is so good. And notice this, even though this is not my favorite scene, I really love the video edit cuts in this. So all the members gone, only Choyeon, and then add more members, yeah, Rainy, everyone, yeah. And then the kick here, boom, by Eunchae. And I believe that's a bit timed with the drum kit work that's going on. And then okay, let me fix the video quality here. This moment, right, where the vocal work starts to shine, this pre-chorus, right, starting with Xian, which is who might be the bias eventually. It's hard because you got the likes of Eunchae, Choyeon, and all, and of course Jin, but this pre-chorus, I can't emphasize this enough, is such an integral part of this song that builds up the momentum and provides a brilliant but perfect layup into the chorus. Rainy's like intonation, like her tone is out of this world. Don't dig the flash that much of the lights and all, but then it drops here and then you get this burst of energy. It's like almost that final part of that final like a sip and moment, right? That's the feeling that I could sort of equate to it. And then at the end of the lines, the vocal layering or like vocoder, vocal effect work that's going on, or the laced synth that's going in. Wow. I'm gonna explode. Like, the energy in this is so infectious, and I love it. Pop, pop, pop. Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, initially, before that, it was like a refrain into a pre-chorus. And this is like the refrain again, or the post-chorus, because I believe it's slightly different. I don't know what's my next step. Let me check here. Let's find this. Let's figure this out. So yes, it ends here. Notice the bounce line here, right? Yeah, this is a refrain. It's that intro by Choyeon into a refrain, pre-chorus, and then once we get into this, oh wait, no, a little bit too far. Post-chorus. It wouldn't make sense for it to be the refrain again because it transitions into that verse with the rap. Literally making me bop. Yeah, myself. And then the rapid fire cannon delivery. I love the approach, how the rap, onto this beat where admittedly there's more like trap percussion, like instruments added in this and elements, but then boom. Hey. Like xylophone like sounds or instruments or like percussion being done here so well. Yeah, the tempo totally feels shifted here almost, like even though it may or may not be, it does that to me. And I don't know, I feel like it's gonna grow on me for sure because I really love the rap in this section. And then the welcome to show, I wish it just a small thing. Welcome to the show would have been great, but then you gotta factor syllables when you're writing songs and putting the lyrics to songs and stuff. So, hey, I'm not too picky about that. Oh, that snare in the back, that muted snare, and then look at the expressions, the turns by all the members in this choreo for this song. So good. The details. That's it. New world. Pop, pop, pop. Right amount of syllables. I said about syllables, it's the right amount of pops, It's the right amount of blahs, and it goes to show you, right? The entirety of the song is super catchy, and that's partly due to the infectious energy, the vivacious presence by bugAboo, and the enthusiastic vocal work that can truly be heard from their hearts throughout the entirety of this song, and that the enthusiasm just feels so carried on from their debut song called bugAboo. Ooh. Ooh. Do. Now this is simply just like I believe a singular synth that is quite buzzy with it, and like we get this dance break, which has to be one of the huge highlights in this song. And notice the way that this was laid out into the scene, because like sure this can be quite confusing with this like future-esque, like I don't know, like a goat head or some antler going on here, and like triangles, like I don't know what's going on here. It's kind of confusing this moment, admittedly, but right, this dream-like interlude with the ooh, yet quite electrifying as much as the other moments in the song are. And then, wow, the way that we get to focus on the vocals more here is everything. And notice this, right? We get Toyeon raking this heart pinata and all. Boom, like that. And then steal your heart with the lyrics, right? Really creative with that in terms of direction of this. I'm having a hard time to pick a bias, guys. Seriously, like. But I think this is the comeback that does it for me. Like, I'm gonna have to eventually cop this album and check out the B-side to this era. Yeah. And then pop, bringing it back to the first scene. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this as much as I did, and you got something out of this as I try to do my best throughout my reactions and reviews to all of these brilliant releases, and especially when it comes down to bugAboo. And I think they truly made such a memorable comeback, their first comeback with pop. They topped themselves. The hooks really do it for me. But like I said, I can't emphasize that enough, that pre-chorus to into the chorus, into the post-chorus, super catchy all around. And then that interlude and dance break within the interlude into that bridge is everything. But yeah, vivacious, energetic, enthusiastic, bubbly, yet lively. What's there not to love? And to give my overall ranking for this initial reaction and actually second listen as I do throughout my reviews, I would say music video, 8 out of 10. Some moments here and there, as I mentioned. But then song-wise, 10 out of 10. Like, seriously, can't emphasize that enough. One of the best pre-choruses I've heard of this year, and quite creative lyrics in utilizing pop here and there and not overdoing it somehow. Like I said, a very spontaneous type of song here and there, and then yet it concludes so well from start, and you start from start to finish with that outro with pop. But take care as always, guys, and be sure to like, share, and maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much and just warms my heart connecting with y'all about, of course, pop, their new song for bugAboo and all. And as always, have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever you are. This has been Garrison, as always, and peace.